Are you
Did you?
We need. Did you introduce everybody?
I'm June Patton. I started Monty. We opened another.
How long has this been?
This one's been open nearly 2 years. I keep forgetting. I'm getting older.
Listen, can I thank you for inviting me to your community house here this morning, and particularly thank you just for giving up half an hour or so to have a chat to me, because Carl's told me all about this community house and the importance it's been to the estate here. I didn't get the full story until Monty gave me the presentation there. But what's really clear, and from what Monty said, is that having this community house has made a big difference to the estate.
Certainly is.
You know, and from chatting to one or two of you before we started here, you know, you make incredible use of it, number one, and the presentation there underlines that. But number two, it's also clear it's helped the estate come together. It's helped residents sort of mix in. And the fact that you've now got, 22 residents on the board, including, lads sort of 8 under 21, speaks volumes for what you're doing here, Monty. And I can see exactly why Carl was so keen for me to come here. I mean, he's proud of it as your local councillor. He's proud of it as what I hope will be your Labour MP after the next election. Because it seems to me that there's some big things in Thurrock that still need sorting out, and you need a strong local voice that can do that for you in Parliament. But I think the other thing that struck me is that you haven't just got people actively involved here. You've got different generations involved. Sometimes they're the same family, and I know Tracy's doing her best to get you the newest and youngest memory of your board shortly. So it all goes well with you, Tracy, for your birthday. Yeah. So youngest one with a membership card. And I suppose finally, I'm really welcome just having a chat, and if you've got questions, then let's talk about those. What I would really welcome is just your views about what more needs to be done on housing, because I'm housing minister, and what really worries me about the next election is that many people are going into this election thinking there's really no difference between the Tories and Labour. There's really no difference between the parties, politicians. They're all the same.
No, they're not.
Well, people tell you a lot of things about politicians, and a lot of them are true. But the one thing you can't say is you're all the same. Tory councillors in this area are not the same as Carl and his colleagues. Tory MPs, I tell you, seeing them every day in the House of Commons, are not the same as Labour politicians. And for me, it's a question not of what we do or say we do. It's about why, because actually what's different are the values that we have. And what you have, well, you must have 1,700 people, probably 2,000 people live on this estate. If you've got about 700 homes here, and there's a big choice for each and every one of the residents on this estate, like there is for the rest of the country, and big consequences for what government we have after the election, because you've had some decent homes work done to bring these homes up. That was a Labour programme that we will finish.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's
I'm not very good at this. But, I do a couple just in case